Welcome to Activity 8. In Activity 8, we are going to be using a number line. This is called a number line because it has these lines that go up and down. Each cube, the beginning of the line is 0. At the end of the whole block, that line shows it is worth 1. If I had 2 blocks or 2 cubes, the number 2 goes above the line at the end of the 2 blocks. It does not go in the space. So when we use number lines, if I wanted to show 3, I always point on top of the line because it's a number line. I never point in the space. So we're pointing on the line that is at the end of that many blocks. Now our brains can see 1, 2 and 3 without counting. We are going to try to teach our brains to learn about these numbers so we can find them without having to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An easy one to find is the middle. This is 5 and this would be another 5, which is 10. So the middle, just like a hand, this is 5 fingers and this is 5 fingers. If we have all of one hand, the one in the middle is the 5. And we made that longer to give us a clue. Once we know 5, the number that's 1 less is 4. And the number that is 1 more is 6. So once we find 5, we can also find 4 and 6. Another one that's easy to see is the number that comes before 10. 1 less than 10 is the number 9. The trickiest two to find are 7 and 8. Sometimes we have to start at 5 and count on 6, 7, 8. But these are the only two that we should really have to do counting for. To complete this activity, you need your spinner on top of your right and left sleeve, and each player needs 5 counters. We'll take these off now that we're ready to play. And we need one of each block from 1 to 10 in a jumbled pile. Now, Karis, you're going to go first. You flick the spinner. And then I want you to point to that number 7 and have a guess where you think it is.
Okay. 7 is here because it's 2 more than 5.
Okay, so you think it's there. Keep your finger there. Now, my job as the other player is to pick up the 7 and pop it on and see if you're right. You were. Well done. So we leave your block on. You're the blue. And now it's my turn. So I'm going to flick. And I got 9. Now, I know this is 10, so I think this one's 9. And your job is to put the 9 block on and check.
Yes.
Excellent. Whoever gets the biggest is the winner. So this time, because I got 9, I won and I get to put a counter on. And now we'll play again. So you flick and you go.
Okay, I got 9. I think it's here because it's 1 less than 10.
And I'll pop the block on to check. Well done. Now, if you had have got it wrong, can we just model that? If you had have thought it was here, which is a pretty good guess because we're still learning, pop your finger there. If you said, I think 9's here because it's close to 10, I would put the block on and go, oh, no, it's 1 more. But you still get to keep the 9. And you just say, oh, 9 was there. And then I'll have my turn, and that's when it's on a line, I get to choose. Now I'm going to choose the 7 because it's bigger. Now I'm going to make a mistake to show what would happen, and I think that 7 is about here. Can you pop the block on and check?
No, 7 was 1 less.
So 7 was closer to the middle. Oh, I can see that's 5, 6, 7. I can count there. Now this time,
I won because mine's the highest one.
great, so you pop a counter on. Now, if we both got the same number, we've only got one of each block. So I would have to spin again. And we can keep playing until the first one fills their 5 frame, or our teacher says stop, and then whoever's got the most counters wins. Now it's your turn.